So hey guys, it's me, Bria, and welcome back to my channel for those of you who are subscribed, and welcome to my channel for those of you who are new. I am Bria, like I said before, and I am a senior in college, or I'm about to be a senior in college, so I have a lot of experience. So today I just wanted to come to you guys and do a little like college advice video for you guys, because when I was about to be a freshman in college, I was looking up advice videos like, what do you do like for this, you know, like how am I gonna find my classes, how am I gonna make friends, meet people, but like it's really not that stressful, and I have some tips for you guys, so keep watching because I'm gonna give you guys the down low. So the first tip that I have for you guys is, first and foremost, remember why you're there. And like the reason why you're there is to eventually get a degree and like get good grades so that either you can get a good job or you can get a good, like get into a good grad school or a law school, something to that effect. So like always remember why you're there, and don't get like super caught up in like the social aspects of college and partying. Always make sure that your work is done before you like go out partying or things like that, or make sure that you block out time, significant amounts of time, more time than you need to get your homework done, because I promise you're gonna need more time than you think you need. So there have been papers that I was like, oh, like I can do that in like 2 hours, and they took me 4. Or like I'm an accounting major, so like my accounting homework sometimes I'm like, oh, like it's only 8 questions, it'll take me like maybe like 2 hours. False, negative, you're wrong. It takes like 45 minutes for each question. It's crazy sometimes. So just make sure that you're like staying focused and that you always remember why you're there, because it can be really easy to get distracted with parties or events or like clubs or boys. That's another thing. Tip 2, don't worry about boys. Like don't stress about boys. Don't stress about it. Like honestly, don't fall into that trap that girls do when they get to college and they find like an older guy and they think that that guy actually cares about them. Like no, the upperclassmen do tend to prey on the freshmen, the basketball team tends to prey on the freshmen, the sports teams, like it happens. So like it's because the freshmen are so naive. So like don't be that person that's like, oh my gosh, like he loves me, he's gonna be with me, this, that, and the third. Like even other freshmen will like mess with you. So just be careful. Don't be that girl that like falls into that trap, because you're gonna end up sad and lonely, most likely. I'm not saying all of you. Some of you may have really found the loves of your life, and like good for you, but 99% of the time you're not that girl, and that girl is not you. Don't cry over him. Don't fail tests over him. Don't not do your homework over him, because honey, he's not paying your tuition. He's not going to pay your salary after you graduate. He's not going to buy you a house or pay your rent after you graduate. Like, let's be realistic about things and worry about like yourself and your future and your grades so that you can graduate, get into a wonderful grad school or get a bomb job and live your life making 6 figures for the rest of your life. Number 3, choose a major that you really, really love and want to do. And I cannot stress this enough. I am an accounting major because I want to open up businesses, like my own businesses, after I graduate, or maybe like right before I graduate. I have a little bit of time left. I'm actually doing grad school also, but that's why my major is accounting, because I want to be able to handle like my own finances and books and things like that. But if I had, there are other career paths that I could have chosen for myself and like could have done and like are still interested in doing and may pursue in the future, but that's the basis of why I'm an accounting major. But like choose a major that is something that you want to do or that will help you get to where you eventually want to be, because it really is going to suck if you start college and you have done all this coursework, you get 2 or 3 years in, and then you realize that you hate your major and that's what you're stuck doing unless you want to start all over and graduate 3 years late. You know what I mean? So like, make sure that you're doing what you actually want to do. That's something that you have to do for the rest of your life. So make it something that you love, because if you don't love it, or if it's not going to help you do something that you love, you are going to be miserable for the entirety of your life. Number 4, join sports or clubs, or do something, orgs on campus, do something and get leadership positions and things like that, because that is how you will really meet people in college. Like, yeah, you're gonna meet the people that you live with, you're gonna meet the people that are friends with the people that you live with, and like, that's gonna be good for you. But also, like, joining sports in like clubs and things like that will really like get you out there, and getting leadership positions is important for your resume, kids. You need those leadership positions. They make you very marketable. Number 5, pursue your dreams while you're in college, because that is the time when you're going to have like the most time outside of like what you have to do. So like, you have to take classes, obviously, and like, if you're a full-time student, you're doing that full-time. If you're part-time, you're probably working. But like, if you're a full-time student, you have to take classes like a certain number of hours every week to like get to your goal of graduating on time. But outside of that time, you're going to have plenty of time. You're going to find that you have plenty of time, because usually your course load isn't too terrible to where like you have to, like, if you're not in class, you have to sit there and stare at like doing homework all the time. So you're gonna have some free time, so like, use it to pursue your dreams. If that's like for me, I went to high school for dance and I danced my entire life, so like, I like to go take open classes in the city when I can. So like, dance, take open classes, audition for things. If your dream is to start a business, college is the best place to start it. That's where your network is. That's where you literally have thousands of people to market to. Like, college is the best time to pursue your dreams and the things that you love, because it's probably going to be the last time that you get to really have the opportunity to do those things before you start working full-time, unless you're able to get a full-time job and support yourself doing those things eventually, if that makes sense. Number 6, pick classes that you want to take, not your friends. And this is a really important one, at least for me, because there are, like, you can go on Rate My Professors and check, like, look at all the teachers' names when you're registering for classes. I highly recommend that you do that, because if they're a hard professor, or like I've found that like those reviews are obviously like super accurate. So like, go look on there, make sure you're getting good professors, because the professor can make all the difference between you getting an A and a B and a C. Like, the professor makes all the difference. Some professors are super understanding, super sweet, and like want you to succeed, and others just don't care. So make sure you're picking classes that you want to pick, and you're not picking classes just because your friends are in them. And make sure that there are things that are going to help you eventually, because I have had like, what do you call them? I've had classes that like I could pick any class like in the school to do, and during that time I chose to pick like entrepreneurship classes and things like that, because I know that I want to be an entrepreneur eventually. So like, do things like that. Pick classes that you want to take and they're going to help you, and not classes because your friends want to take them or are in them. Number 7, pick internships freshman year. Like, apply for internships your freshman year, so that by the time you get to like junior year, you have your dream internship, or a really, really good one in your field. Because in order to get a good internship, you need like smaller ones that like work up to that big internship. A big company is not going to take you if you have no experience like anywhere. So get some experience. It doesn't matter if like freshman year you apply to like random internships that really don't have anything to do with your major at the time. Just like, get some type of experience, because it will look so much better to employers in the long run than you having nothing. And also, junior year is when you really need to secure the internship that you like at a company that you want to get a full-time offer in, because after you graduate, like junior year, that summer between junior year and senior year is your last summer before you graduate. So honey, you want to work somewhere that is going to be good for you in the future. And so hey guys, my other camera died, so I just switched cameras, but let's continue. Tip number 8 is to study abroad. Definitely study abroad. I just came back from abroad, as some of you guys know. Soon I'll be doing some videos about being abroad and my experiences abroad, such as like what I didn't need to pack, what you need to pack, things like that. I just want to talk about my experience abroad. So eventually that video will be coming. Look out for it. But definitely study abroad. It's a great experience. You'll first of all, you get to see the world. It's on your regular tuition anyway. Your scholarships apply. Like, that is literally the best way to see the world. So please, 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 if you have the opportunity, do it. And it's just incredible. Like, you'll meet some great people, and you'll just go see the world. Please do it for me, please. Dude, like, I wish I could go again, but I can't. So just do it for me. The last and final tip that I have for you guys is to just have fun. Don't take things so seriously. Don't kill yourself over schoolwork. Get it done. Don't get me wrong. Get your schoolwork done, but like, don't kill yourself over it, and don't stress yourself out too much. At the end of the day, you don't want to regret your college experience. You don't want to look back on your college experience and think of it as a negative thing. So make sure that you're enjoying it. Like, have fun. Be a little lighthearted sometimes. By sometimes, I mean 80% of the time. And like, enjoy yourself. Make friends. Meet like people that you really genuinely care about and genuinely care for you, and keep those people around and in your circle. So those are all of the tips that I had for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. If I missed anything, or if there's anything else that you guys want me to answer, please just comment down below and I will answer them for you. And I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and have an amazing day.
Shout out to yeah. Small just a little bit, trying just a little bit.